Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. And in this video, holy shit. So we finally got some answers as to our questions that we had from the last video. I don't know if you guys saw that, but if you did, you guys know we had some questions and some doubts about what exactly we were going to cut off in order to make the transmission fit. As you can see, we have our engine here and transmission here ready to go in, and our questions was simply, since I had kind of had an idea that let's see, like, so this is the transmission mount for this transmission right here, and we took it off, as you guys remember from the past videos. And the question I had was that I had read something that I had to cut something off for the transmission to fit, and my thoughts were, or I kind of had an idea that maybe I needed to cut part of the transmission where the stock mount goes, because I heard something about a stock mount needs to be cut off. So I thought it was the stock mount on the transmission, which is that piece that we took off. Turns out I was wrong, and this is why. So let me go and show you on the car. So what I actually found out is that we needed to cut off these right here, these pieces here. But as you can see, they're already cut off. As you can see here, they've already been cut off. So apparently, well, from what I found out is that there was something else here, some type of flap or something, that these are where the stock transmission mounts to. So these are the stock mounts. So in my, researching and stuff, like, these are the things that I need to cut off. It looks like, it was just not cut off enough. As you can see here, there's still some lip over here, like all around. I'm gonna pretty much just grind all this down as as flat as I can, or as much as I can, I should say, on both ends. This one has a big lip over here, so if I can shave as much as I can from it, we should be good. So we are back over here after some grinding. As you can see, it's a far cry from how it was. It had like a pretty big lip over here on this side. And that side, this side it's already painted. As you can see, I grounded it pretty good. It's all flat now. Just spray painted black just to protect it from rust. Get that Rust-Oleum. Bam, as you can see, painted right here, right there. Now that we're done with the trans tunnel, I just remembered something that I had, a package that I had for a while now. So I have this package, and I've had this package. I have pretty much the whole set of energy suspension bushings, I believe it's called. I almost freaking completely forgot about these, but thank God I remembered, because I did notice that the bushings here are pretty fucked right here. These and it looks, so we're gonna go ahead and replace them before I actually drop the engine and stuff. And so we're about to take this off. There was this nut right here, right? But there's also this bolt. They have bolts in the bottom as well. But I almost tried to loosen this nut up, but this one's actually welded to the bracket here. Man, this thing are stuck. Oh man, torn. Somehow I have to lift the rack off the subframe so I can get enough space to get in there and slip the new ones on. It's pretty loose, as you can see. It was super gunked up on the bottom over here, especially in this one. Not this one, not so much. But also, I did notice that this one's a one piece. Well, both of them are one piece, actually. But they do seem to be different sizes. Like, this one over here is thinner. This one's a lot thicker, probably because of this tubing box here. Popping red over here. It's pretty straightforward, especially without the engine. All I really did is just throw some WD-40 on both the bushing, or bottom side of the bushing, and the actual rack. Pretty much just slipped right in. This one's a little bit, just wiggle it around a little bit since it's a lot thicker than this side, but otherwise we good. It's all bolted down. Brackets are bolted down. Bolts are bolted down.
What's up guys? So it's currently the next day, back at it.
We're pretty much ready to test fit it once more, just to see that the transmission mount has a proper clearance and stuff. Before that, I did order new bolts. Kind of a stupid purchase, but since we had lost some bolts and stuff, especially for like the valley cover over here, got some bolts for that. Then we got some new transmission bolts just to make sure, because I'm not really sure these are in here anymore, but just to make sure, I got some new bolts. I'm just gonna go ahead and switch them out real quick. All right, so we got the engine in, second test fit. Bolts are in, the engine mounts. Now what we're gonna try to do again is test fit the transmission mount over here. Hopefully this time is the charm, but it looks like we should be good without that grinding we did yesterday. So we're here in the bottom, test fitting this transmission mount right here, and it's so close. I just took it off because I was test fitting it, and as you can see, it's very, very close. But I did notice that this bolt is still rubbing on this, and then on the other side over here, it is rubbing a little bit. So that means that our grinding was not enough. So that probably means that I have to grind more than just the plaque right here. I have to pretty much take this whole piece off, both sides, so we can have enough space to raise the transmission all the way up where we need it comfortably without stressing any of the mounts. Now that we have that game plan out, we gotta take off the transmission and engine again out. Driver's side is off. Now it's time for the other side over here. That's that chunk right there. All right, so you guys can see it's done. Now there's really nothing in the bottom portion, at least on this side. This side still has a few lines there. Didn't really want to mess with them, so we did, pretty much cut around it, grinded around it, painted it again, and we're gonna test fit it for the third time, see how that goes. All right, so you got the engine and trans already in for what, like the third, fourth time maybe. Pretty much lost track. Again, let's go ahead and check if the trans mount is now gonna line up perfectly. After the third, fourth try, turns out that it's still hitting where the lines are on this side over here. Not sure if you guys can see the lines here. These lines, there's like 4 lines, and those are pretty much hitting on the transmission. The transmission is hitting on the lines, so we literally have to cut that missing piece that we have right there on top. Literally all gonna come off. That being said, now the whole thing is all cut, grind, painted, so we should be good. All right, back from lunch with the trans tunnel ready, shaved. It's now for test fit number 7,679 or so. All right, so it's back out again. Trans mount is ready to go, but we're gonna go ahead and install the GK shifter. As you guys can see, night outside. Finally installed the GKTECH shifter. It's good to go. Very, very hyped. Now looks like this is gonna be the last time, but unfortunately I ran out of time today. I really was looking forward to doing the final drop-in, I suppose you would say, but it is what it is. So with that being said, make sure to smash that like button if you like this type of content. Subscribe for future content. Follow us on IG, Los Melos Beta. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time. Peace.